Good morning, everybody. Hey, you know this here. This is Bishop Joyce walking the Word of God on this great Wednesday morning. Well, God bless everybody on today. Well, you know we're in a new chapter on the day. We in Habakkuk 3 and 6 through 10. Well, this morning is no different. Well, God is speaking to us on the day, and we're talking about how God is so majestic. I keep telling us, people of God, we need to go ahead and read this whole passage, Habakkuk, and it's with just an awe how majestic God is. And he's telling us on today how he just went into looked upon the hills and the mountains, and how he just did such a miraculous job in this thing. And he just did such a wonderful thing, and he just looked upon the mountains, and he did all those things, but yet and still he just marched on, and he just looked, and guess what? He was not angry through this whole passage. And yes, he did the rivers and all these streams. And yes, you may think that God is angry with all of us, but yes, God is not angry with none of us, but yet he still loved us. God is such a majestic God. He is just a powerful God. And within all this stuff, God just marched on and on with all of these things when he looked upon the mountains. When you look at all of this, God is just a majestic God. When you look at the heavens and the stars and the moons and all these things, I just stand back and look at awe and just think back how wonderful God is and what he does with all the earth and all the stars and all the moon and all these things. Do you not know how wonderful God is when he said he's going to create the heaven and the earth? I just get so excited when you think about how wonderful God is even on today. And I know that we still think that everything is going in disarray about this God, and everything is so discombobulated in our lives. But when you think about how God gives us peace, and when you think about how God gives us joy in our life, just sit and think and wonder how majestic God is. Just look upon the skies and look upon the moon and the stars and all these things. When you get up in the morning time, you didn't do that. God did that for us. And so when I look at all these things, I just think, God, how majestic God is even on today. Even when this passage, even right now, Habakkuk 3 and 6, and God says, I looked upon the mountains and did all these things. So when you look upon the mountains, what do you see when you look upon the mountains and all these things and all the hills? That is God who did these things. And what a wonderful thing to say. And so when you look in all these things that happen to you in life, that is God who's going to do these things for us. And so go ahead and enjoy your day and just look around. Just look around at the trees and all these things in the land. That is God. And so you have yourself for today when you ride down the road and just say, oh, that is God who's doing it for us on today. Just another wonderful day in God. God bless. Bishop Joyce.